What if unseen forces walked beside you, deflecting the darkness others might cast your way? Today, I want to speak about a profound and often unseen reality: the divine protection that surrounds some individuals, particularly women, shielding them from the darkness and malice of evil people. While we navigate a world where negativity can sometimes feel overwhelming, there are subtle yet powerful signs that suggest a guiding hand, a divine shield at work. These signs aren't about invincibility, but rather about a grace that steers, deflects, and ultimately safeguards. Let's explore 8 such signs. Inner strength and resilience speaks to a profound characteristic often observed in women who seem to possess an almost supernatural shield against the ill intentions of others. It's not merely about being tough or stoic in the face of adversity. It delves into a deeper wellspring of inner fortitude, an inherent capacity to not just withstand the storms of life, but to emerge from them with an unblemished spirit and an even stronger resolve. Imagine a mighty oak tree, its roots running deep and wide, allowing it to sway and bend with the fiercest winds, yet remaining firmly planted, its core untouched by the tempest. This is akin to the inner strength we're discussing. It's a foundational resilience that evil intentions, like harsh winds, may buffet against, but ultimately fail to uproot or break. This inner strength isn't something that is necessarily cultivated through rigorous training or learned through specific techniques, although those can certainly contribute. Rather, it often appears as an intrinsic quality, a quiet knowing that resides deep within the soul. It manifests as an unwavering sense of self, an unshakable belief in one's own worth and inherent goodness, regardless of the negativity that may be directed their way. When faced with criticism, manipulation, or even outright malice, these women possess an uncanny ability to process the negativity without internalizing it, without allowing it to erode their sense of self or dim their inner light. It's as if they possess an internal filter, capable of sifting through the darkness and retaining only what is true and constructive, discarding the venomous barbs intended to wound. Consider a time you witnessed someone facing intense pressure or negativity, yet they maintained a remarkable composure, their spirit unbroken. This is a glimpse of the inner strength we are exploring. It's the ability to stand firm in your convictions, even when surrounded by opposition, to hold on to your values when others attempt to sway you, and to navigate treacherous situations with a quiet dignity that confounds those who wish you harm. This isn't about being confrontational or aggressive. It's about a silent, powerful resistance rooted in an unyielding core. Furthermore, this inner strength is inextricably linked to resilience, the capacity to bounce back from adversity. Life inevitably presents challenges, and no one is immune to pain or setbacks. However, for women who are divinely protected, their resilience seems to operate on a different level. They may experience the sting of betrayal or the weight of hardship, but they possess an extraordinary ability to heal, to learn from the experience without becoming defined by it, and to rise again with renewed vigor and hope. It's as if an unseen hand provides a gentle yet firm push, guiding them back towards the light after they have stumbled. This resilience isn't about denying the pain, but about processing it in a healthy way and refusing to allow it to take permanent root. They possess an inner knowing that setbacks are temporary, that growth often emerges from struggle, and that their inherent worth remains intact regardless of external circumstances. This inner strength and resilience can often be misconstrued by those with ill intentions. They may mistake a woman's quiet confidence for weakness, her composure for naivety, or her ability to forgive for a lack of awareness. However, it is precisely this inner fortitude that acts as a powerful shield. Evil often thrives on vulnerability and seeks to exploit weaknesses. When confronted with an individual who possesses an unshakable inner core, whose spirit remains undimmed by negativity, the power of that evil is often diminished, its attempts to penetrate and harm rendered futile. It's like trying to pierce steel with a blunt instrument. The effort is wasted, and the target remains unharmed. Ultimately, this inner strength and resilience are not about being superhuman or devoid of emotion. It's about a deep connection to an inner source of power, a spiritual grounding that provides unwavering support in the face of adversity. It's about knowing, deep down, that you are capable of weathering any storm, that your spirit cannot be broken, and that even in the darkest of times, a flicker of inner light will always guide you forward. This inherent fortitude becomes a powerful deterrent to those who seek to do harm, a testament to the enduring strength and unwavering spirit of a woman under divine protection. It is a quiet, powerful force that speaks volumes without uttering a single word, a beacon of hope and resilience in a world that sometimes feels shrouded in darkness. It is the bedrock upon which a life of purpose and peace can be built, a testament to the enduring power of the human spirit when aligned with a higher source. Unexplained Escapes and Near Misses delves into a fascinating aspect often observed in the lives of women who appear to be under a divine protective influence. It speaks to a pattern of narrowly avoiding harm, negative situations, or even outright danger in ways that defy logical explanation or mere coincidence. These aren't instances of careful planning or strategic maneuvering, although those certainly play a role in navigating life's complexities. Instead, these are the moments where circumstances seem to shift inexplicably, where an unforeseen event intervenes, or where a last-minute change of plans averts a potentially damaging outcome. Imagine a missed flight that later crashes, a sudden change of route that avoids an accident, or a chance encounter that leads to the exposure of a harmful plot. These are the types of scenarios that hint at a force beyond the tangible, a guiding hand subtly altering the course of events to safeguard an individual. These unexplained escapes often leave those who experience them with a profound sense of wonder, a feeling that they have been somehow looked after, guided away from the precipice of harm. It's not about living a charmed life free from all difficulties, but rather about a recurring pattern of being shielded from truly devastating or malicious events. Consider a woman who intended to walk down a particular street at a specific time but was unexpectedly delayed by a minor incident, only to later learn that a dangerous situation unfolded on that very street during that exact time frame. Such occurrences, when they become a discernible pattern, suggest more than just good luck. They hint at an unseen intervention, a protective force actively working to steer her away from danger. These near misses can manifest in various forms, often appearing as seemingly insignificant occurrences that later reveal their true significance. A sudden urge to take a different route home, a chance meeting with someone who offers crucial information, or even a feeling of unease that prompts a change of plans can all be subtle ways in which potential harm is averted. It's as if an internal compass, guided by an external force, subtly directs their path away from negative encounters. These are not always dramatic, life-threatening situations, but can also involve narrowly avoiding financial ruin, manipulative relationships, or professional sabotage. The common thread is the inexplicable nature of the avoidance, the sense that circumstances aligned in an unusual way to prevent a negative outcome. It's important to distinguish these unexplained escapes from mere good fortune or the natural ebb and flow of life. While everyone experiences lucky breaks from time to time, the pattern we're discussing is more persistent and often carries a distinct feeling of divine intervention. There's often a sense of being meant to be elsewhere, a feeling that a different outcome was imminent but was somehow diverted. This can lead to a deep sense of gratitude and a profound trust in a force greater than oneself. For those who witness or experience such events, it can be a powerful reminder that we are not always in complete control of our circumstances and that there may be unseen forces at play in our lives. It can foster a sense of hope and reassurance, particularly when facing challenging times. Knowing that there might be a protective influence guiding our path can provide comfort and strength in the face of uncertainty. However, it's also crucial to remember that this divine protection doesn't negate the need for vigilance and wise decision-making. It's not a license to be reckless or to ignore warning signs. Rather, it seems to work in tandem with our own intuition and efforts, often intervening when we are unaware of the danger or when our own abilities to navigate a situation are limited. It's a safety net, not a substitute for careful living. Ultimately, these unexplained escapes and near misses serve as subtle yet powerful indicators of a potential divine shield. They are the moments when the veil between the seen and unseen seems to thin, offering a glimpse into a reality where a protective force actively works to safeguard those who are under its care. They are the whispers of a benevolent presence, gently guiding and deflecting harm, allowing these women to navigate a world that can sometimes be fraught with danger, with a sense of underlying security and an awareness of a protection that transcends the ordinary. These instances become quiet testimonies to a force working beyond our immediate comprehension, a testament to the possibility of a divinely orchestrated safety net in the tapestry of life. Discernment and intuition highlights a remarkable inner faculty often keenly developed in women who seem to benefit from divine protection. It speaks to a profound ability to perceive and understand subtle cues, to sense underlying intentions, and to navigate complex social landscapes with an almost uncanny accuracy. This isn't about being psychic or possessing supernatural powers in the conventional sense. Rather, it's a heightened sensitivity to the energetic undercurrents of situations and individuals, a deep-seated knowing that transcends purely logical reasoning. Imagine a finely tuned instrument, capable of detecting even the slightest vibrations in the air. Similarly, these women possess an inner awareness that allows them to pick up on nuances that others might miss, particularly when it comes to the presence of negativity or ill intent. This discernment often manifests as a strong gut feeling, an intuitive nudge that signals when something is not right or when a person's words do not align with their true intentions. It's a quiet inner voice that provides guidance, often before the conscious mind has fully processed the available information. This isn't based on prejudice or unfounded suspicion. Instead, it stems from a deep connection to an inner wisdom, a subtle awareness that can detect inconsistencies, hidden agendas, and potential danger. It's as if they possess an internal radar, constantly scanning their environment for subtle signals that indicate the presence of harmful individuals or situations. Consider a scenario where someone new enters a social circle, and while outwardly charming and engaging, this individual triggers a sense of unease in a woman with strong discernment. She may not be able to articulate precisely why she feels this way, but there's a persistent inner warning, a feeling that something is amiss. This intuitive signal often serves as a protective mechanism, prompting her to maintain a healthy distance or to be more cautious in her interactions with this person, potentially averting future harm or manipulation. This isn't about being judgmental or distrustful of everyone. It's about a finely honed ability to read between the lines and to trust her inner guidance when it comes to matters of safety and well-being. This intuitive discernment extends beyond just assessing individuals. It can also apply to situations and opportunities. A woman with this heightened sense might feel a strong pull to pursue a particular path or to avoid another, even if the logical reasons are not immediately apparent. Later, it may become clear that following that intuition led to positive outcomes while avoiding the other path prevented potential difficulties or setbacks. It's a form of inner wisdom that guides her decisions, often steering her away from situations where she might be vulnerable to negative influences or harmful intentions. The development of this discernment is often linked to a strong sense of self-awareness and a deep connection to one's inner being. By cultivating a quiet inner space and learning to listen to the subtle whispers of their intuition, these women hone their ability to distinguish between genuine intentions and manipulative tactics. It's a process of learning to trust their inner voice, even when it contradicts external pressures or seemingly logical arguments. This requires a degree of self-reflection and a willingness to honor their feelings and instincts.